pals, it's me, Brooke Caroline B. And today we are going to be making Glinda's wand. Now I do have this one that I plan to use at my Glinda parties. Well, I was planning on using it, but then I saw someone post a tutorial on how to make a Glinda wand that actually makes bubbles. Their TikTok is red like the color. I can't take credit for having this genius idea, but once I saw it, I knew that I absolutely had to try it. So today we are going to be attempting making our own, and these are the things that you'll need.
Some kind of bubble wand, especially one that has like a round top, and the batteries that you need for it. Then you'll need bubble juice, obviously, to make those bubbles. Some spray paint, I'm using just silver. You'll need icicles, you can find these as Christmas decorations, a hot glue gun, some kind of screwdriver to take apart the wand, and some tape.
Here are some things that I'm using that are optional that not everyone will need.
My pretty wicked nails, they're pink and green.
A husband, because I don't really know how to use all the correct tools, so he is gonna cut the icicles for me. And also you'll need a crystal curtain rod so that it can be the base of your wand. And if you want to try to do that trick like Glinda did in the movie, you better attempt it now before we attach the bubble wand to it. Oh my gosh. That's about as fast as I can go. We're done. Now before we get started, let's hear some words from future Brooke. Firewood. Oh, that's not the cooking pot. Cooking pot. Future Brooke. The crate. Let's see the jerry can. Future Brooke. The canopy. The flag.
Hello, Brooke.
Sorry, I was playing June's Journey.
What's that?
Oh my gosh, let me tell you. Okay, so June's Journey is a hidden object mystery game, and it's set in the 1920s where you're playing amateur detective June Parker. But she's trying to solve the murder of her sister. Now, in order to solve this murder mystery, you go through a bunch of really pretty scenes where there's a lot of hidden objects that you have to find, and a lot of times those hidden objects are clues or they tell you things about June's family. And as you can see, I've actually gotten pretty good at it, but I think that's actually because I spend like 90% of my time playing hide and seek with children at all the princess parties that I do. Anyways, it's actually a lot more relaxing this way because June's Journey gives me a chance to sit down after a long day of parties and just take a few minutes to myself and decompress. I also really love that I get to decorate my own island. It's not all just about the hidden mystery objects. And in my island, what I really love is that I have these two little doggies. That's my favorite part. And I also have a ton of plants, which is super pretty because unfortunately in real life, I kill a lot of plants, so. Wah, wah, wah. Ah! Yeah, so I guess I don't need June Parker to discover that I'm the reason why my apartment has a bunch of dead plants. Anyways, another thing that I really love about June's Journey is that the more you progress throughout the game, the more challenges and scenes it unlocks. So it's always something new, it's always keeping me interested, and there's really fun seasonal challenges too with additional rewards. Speaking of rewards, how is that wand going? Back to you, Brooke.
Voiceover Brooke here. I am just taking apart the wand using a screwdriver.
Okay, it is all wrapped and taped up. So originally in the other video, they took apart this entire wand, which I started to do, but then I got frustrated and I was like, you know what? I actually don't really mind if the butterfly is pink because I think it kind of goes with Glinda's whole aesthetic. So I'm gonna cover it up for now. If I really don't like the butterfly being pink still, then I'll just take some silver paint and paint over it because you really have to be careful because there's holes in here that goes to the wiring of the bubble wand and I don't wanna put paint on that and obviously mess it up. So we're gonna get to spray painting and we'll see where that takes us. I live in an apartment building, so I have to spray paint on my balcony because I can't really like go spray paint on the grass. So it's pretty noisy, but we're gonna put some pretty music over while I spray paint. Okay, the paint is drying right now, so while we wait, Frodo and I are going to reenact the Wicked for Good trailer. And see. Elphaba Throp, I know you're out here. Just come in before the monkeys spot you.
Leave a comment below if you think Frodo's performance as Elphaba was amazing. I think you did so good. Yeah. Are you a superstar just like Elphaba? To be honest, I think you're a little bit more like the Cowardly Lion. Yeah. Or Toto, because your name's Frodo. One of the reasons kind of why I love that Glinda calls Toto Dodo is because I've got Frodo, and so I think it's just like, I don't know, a funny thing, especially when she goes, bye Dorothy, bye Dodo. It's just that one road the whole time. Okay, back to the wand making. My husband kind of snapped the icicles and then he started to shave them down. So I just painted the like bubble juice holders is what we'll call them, because what the plan is to eventually glue this onto this and then glue the other one together that's connected to the wand, and it'll all be connected. However, I tried out 2 different methods. This one I think looks much better. It's where you pour the paint into the inside of the bottle and then I had to like tap it out. And I did that with this one at first, but then I realized that I have to put bubble solution into this one and I don't want that to be unsafe for the kids. So I quickly washed out all the paint with soap and hot water and got it all out. And now I'm letting this dry and I'm realizing that I grabbed this with my fingers while it was supposed to be drying. So I only have a little bit of paint. But I'm really happy with how this one turned out. I think this one looks really pretty because you can see like the pink from the glass come through, or plastic. But yeah, that's where we're at. Now it is time to get my hot glue gun and we are gonna start to glue these spikes or icicles to look like Glinda's wand. All right, here are the icicles and the bottoms are shaved down thanks to my husband, Sean. So the goal is to stick them to here, although it's quite a big dagger. I'm a little scared that it's gonna like hit the kids in the face, but we're just gonna see what it looks like. All right, here we are in fast motion because I didn't want you to sit here and watch me do this forever, but it probably took me about 30 minutes and then I just set it overnight. And then the next day, I decided I wanted a little bit more icicles, so here I am just doing that, and I keep making these weird faces into the camera, but as you can see, it's starting to look a lot more like Glinda's wand the more icicles that I put onto it. This is the completed look. I think if I really wanted to, or if you really wanted to, you could add some smaller icicles, because Glinda's does have like big ones and smaller ones, but I just don't really have the machines to cut these right now, so that might be a future thing that I add on to this. But for now, I'm really liking how it looks. I do have one more icicle left. I could be a unicorn, or I have a better idea. It's a Frodo corn! How rare and wonderful. I haven't screwed in the back yet, but moment of truth just to see if this works. I'm scared. I was really scared there for a second. I thought it wasn't working. Oh my goodness. I'm like Glinda. All right, now we need to attach this to this. So I'm taking this separate bottle that I painted and we're gonna glue that to the top first. There's still some paint coming out of it. We're just gonna hope that it goes away. Okay, it is time for the big finish. I'm kind of scared, but I'm just gonna put a whole bunch of hot glue, probably way more than I need. Okay, I think I did it. Sorry. I just was looking for the longest time. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little scared the hot glue melted the plastic, but I don't think it did because it didn't melt the top when I first put it on. Whew. Ta-da!
And I guess there you have it. There is our Glinda wand. Let's try to check this baby out. It might have to be more of an illusion where you hold it by the actual wand and then hold the bottom here. I think it's too risky to just hold it straight up because it is pretty heavy. But I mean, Glinda kind of holds hers with 2 hands most of the time anyway. And then you could always just do this. Imagine it's late at night and someone tries to break into my apartment and I'm like, stand back. I think that'd be pretty cool. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and my Glinda wand. And I want to give a really big thank you to June's Journey for sponsoring this video. If you would like to become a detective like me, you can download June's Journey using this QR code or using the link down below. Bye! Thanks for watching.